Levitt. That ball's intercepted. It is intercepted.
Third down and very long now. Throw across the middle, incomplete. Tried to find away from the win. Stockton running all the way up the middle. Gunnar Stockton knocked in the head by Mukuba. Using a lot of the play clock. We fake it to ETN and back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
All right, fellas. Andrew Mukuba. This guy is a safety out of Texas, and so when we see Texas, we know it's going to be copyrighted. So if you guys don't mind, give me a like, give me a comment in the comment section, get this thing pushing the algo. This kid had a great year. I actually was able to kind of see him in a few amount of games, especially in the playoffs. This kid was lit versus Georgia in a lot of games. And it's been a minute since I've actually considered, multiple players coming out of Texas within the secondary to be highly considerable for me to have them on my roster for the Bengals. And so Andrew Mukuba, he's definitely one of those cats that I wouldn't mind having on the Bengals. 2024 season, 90 overall grade, 15 games played, right? 57 tackles, 13 missed. We got the interceptions over here. 0 touchdowns allowed with 5 interceptions. That is crazy. Coverage grade at an 89.7. Absolutely beautiful for any and all safeties. Run defense grade at a 75.8. For context, I believe Lathan Ransom is at like a 91 or 2 or something like that. 90s. Still, I say that to say a safety that has a great coverage grade or a great run defense grade, I can work with you. One or the other, because you're telling me you're a free safety with a great coverage grade that can come down and make tackles, as opposed to Lathan Ransom having an incredible run defense grade. That means we can put you in the box and we can trust you to cover tight ends with an okay coverage grade. That's what that means. Let's get into the field for Mr. Andrew. I saw some video circulating. It was like a TikTok, and it was a lot of the GMs going about their business and evaluating players. And the question was, what's the hardest position to evaluate? And they kept saying safety. There were so many safeties. And I was kind of thinking, I'm like, how is that hard to evaluate? I mean, it really is all cerebral and play recognition, pre-snap, how much you can think that safety can retain, which I guess is the hard part of safety. You don't know how smart that player is. But I also wondered if they just said it to not expose themselves, because like none of them said quarterback. Quarterbacks are hard to evaluate. I don't know. I just don't know if it was a real, because it was like 8 GMs. So I don't know if there was like a good old boy thing that they say to like get people off of them and or to protect their egos and just be like, oh, the safety position. Because if you say any other position like offensive lineman, like Zach Taylor's dumbass said, he said offensive lineman and defensive lineman is the hardest position to evaluate, and it tilted me. It's not a Bengals video. We're going to move on. Andrew Mukuba, we're coming for you. Sorry, guys. All right. Looks like he's in the zone playing box. Get off this block, get to the ball carrier. And also, when I see this kid, when I was doing his cutout, I can see, unfortunately, the Ravens, even though they have safeties, but they are always on that reload trajectory. I definitely see Los Angeles Rams as well for some reason with this kid, because he's always around the ball. Here we go, bit deeper. We got 2 our way. We got a crosser. Let's see how he comes up and makes this tackle. So, I mean, he gives a lot of room. Hold on. Like, his back pedal is pretty ferocious. I mean, at this point in time, in my opinion, right, as a non-D1 player, he sees that 2 is vertical, so he has 2. Like, he has this guy. And I just don't know what exactly you're covering right now. And so he gets on it too late here. Probably in the beginning of the game. I just don't know why that much space was given, that much cushion was given. But it's all right. I mean, you got the tackle. It just seemed very, very extended. Or it could have been a broken zone. Okay, maybe 6. Okay, maybe that's why it looked so dumb. All right, maybe, yeah. Sorry, guys. I just need to get this correct. Maybe 6 needed to back up. Yeah, 6 needed to play back. Okay, my fault. I think that's more my... All right, I think maybe Andrew was a little bit better. Yeah, he's putting his hands in the air. Like, come on, y'all. Yeah, he was playing Superman there. 6 needed to go back in zone or look for 2 crossing, right? He was too late to it. He got sucked up by that play action. So Andrew's over here being a superhero, saving the day. My fault, Andrew. I'm over here critiquing you. And I look at it again. You're a superhero there. All right, we got to run. He's getting in there. I like that. The ability for a safety to come up and be present within the run game. It shows something to the offensive coordinators, of course. I think it shows that it does show that you do go up and go about your business in that run category. But if you're consistent, that also can pose for them to like start doing more play action to try to suck you in. But if you're consistent and you're good, you'll be fine. So here we go again. A little bit deeper. We got to run. Let's see him make the tackle. Nice. I mean, this is a catch tackle, which is always a great tackle. This is the most, how would you say, natural tackle as a safety or secondary guy going in for a running back. It's a catch tackle pretty much. Line up, stand, and like just grab, and you're going to get trucked. It is what it is, but, you know, the guy's down. Here we go. About to get blocked by a tight end. Can you get off of it? Yes, you can. Get in there. Nice. And so when you have a teammate on him, you're coming off a block, you kind of just dive in a little bit there as opposed to him being like eye to eye with you and needing to do a catch tackle. Why does it take him so long to get this ball? Like, oh, he stops. He turns it around. Nice. Good job, Andrew. That's good stuff. This kid seems smart. I feel like he has like a smart thing to him. Here we go. Nice. Even that angle was great. Angles are so important. He doesn't try. I mean, if I see this, I might try to see if I can scream right here or even scream there. He just goes horizontal and beautifully meets him. He has to give up a lot, but he ensures like with that angle, this is as far as you will go. Holding. Oh, we got him in the box at the linebacker level. Let's see him get there. Andrew. We put you there for a reason, my guy. Let's see what happens. I mean, you're there. It just seems like it was a little bit of a missed tackle once again. Like, you know, you're not a linebacker. But let's see what happens. Oh, he's a senior, so he's got a kid. That's good. Or son, even more so. You're here. You're good. Overextended a little bit. You're kind of over pushing it to where that probably stops it. And then you try to dive in for the legs. Yeah. That wasn't as bad from that angle from what I thought you did, but we got him playing deep now, alone. All right, here we go. Come up, make the play. Good angles. Good angles. I'm not going to say who I think I saw just there, but we're going to keep things moving. Look, they got a... Come on. Yeah, look. There he is, entering the screen. Nice. Third quarter, they're getting their tails kicked. We got him at a nickel front right now. Is he blitzing? He's coming off the edge. It looks like it. Get there. Nice. Ooh, he goes for the ball too. Yeah, this kid has like a... He has like a... I want to know what his teammates say about him. You know? I wonder what his teammates say about him. I feel like they say he's like a... I don't know. I don't know anything about him, but I get Jade Barron vibes, cerebral or attitude-wise with him. To even have the wherewithal to go after the ball there is just... That's always impressive. People are so worried about getting the tackle and stuff. Here we go. Get some action. Oh, my... Oh, and this number 4, he's the one that killed some, like... line or quarterback in that the Georgia Texas championship game. I think he's the one that took out Carson Beck, or he took out the backup. One of them. He took out I think it was Carson Beck that he absolutely like decleated. Like, this kid has some hitting ability to him. You can see it on this play right here. They run a little post, a little RPO, bop, and he has a presence. I like a safety that can deliver on his hits. You know, that sends something to a tight end. That's going to send something to a slot guy going up the middle, and that's going to say something to an X or a Z running up the sideline on a deep pass, right? Presence is so much as a safety. Ed Reed was feared. Ronnie Lott was feared because of their hits, not just their coverage ability. No, Andrew. Oh, man, that would have been awesome. Great speed, great contact, great point of emphasis from the beginning. It's just the drive of the feet. This running back, number 13, just looks like a Frank Gore carbon cutout copy. But, dude, I just love the way you're able to meet him right here. Drive. You just get carried, but I loved where you were at right there, Andrew. That was so good. And that's what we have for Mr. Mukuba. Let's get into the analyses. I like that. Mukuba's lacking run defense skill set, man. Okay, let me see this again. Mukuba's lacking run defense skill set may turn off some teams, but his instincts and athleticism in coverage make him a top prospect. His game is reminiscent of Devin McCourty, who excelled as a true free safety later in his career with the Patriots, but had the savviness to make plays from a variety of alignments because of his football intelligence. I said that. There's something about this kid that just, like, that punch out on that ball, his ability to stay on top of that crossing route where his corner wasn't helping him. If he would have been more shallow, he probably would have gotten beat. I don't know. And I said he was wrong, but he was right. Excellent athlete, fluid change of direction and top end speed and space, decisive, explosive, click and close ability, can transition out of pedal in a flash, consistently demonstrates a command of his role and offense's route concepts. I want to know what his teammates say about him. Plays the ball in the air, not the receiver, allowing him to consistently win positioning, 5 interceptions. Flashes range and closing bursts, needed to take strong angles on outside runs. Wow. Slight build, not a player who you want taking on bigger tight ends or playing to the line or run fits. Misses too many tackles by ankle biting. That was that one play that we saw. Lack of physicality also shows up on limited pass rush reps. Come on, dude. Chill out. Oh, that one was goofy. But yeah, I liked it, man. I really liked it. And I think we haven't done Kevin Winston yet. We haven't done Xavier Watts. Malachi Starks won. We have done Nick Imanwari. Lathan Ransom. We've done Andrew Mukuba. I think he... I'll do Kevin, and then I'll do Xavier Watts probably next weekend. Pause on both of those. Like where Sebastian is. Billy Bowman. I need to see. I think Billy might be. I think Billy's better than. I really like Billy. I'm a OU fan, so I'm biased. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Peace.